Hello everyone, it's Tana. Welcome back to my channel and another video for the Rabbit Hole Designs. Today we're going to work with items from the March release, and we're going to go through that release really quick first. Here we have the sequins and little half pearls and stuff that are coming with the orders this month. And then we have the Adventure stamp set, and we have, along with the word adventure, Time for a New, Is Calling, Awaits, and Life is a Grand, along with that awesome compass looking image with the mountains and the stream inside. And then we have the Clarence Good egg stamp set, and that one says, "You're extra amazing, happy Easter, you're a good egg." And then we have Hello Friend, and I just love that little bee laying on the flower. We have Be Happy, Hello Friend, Smile, and then we have an ampersand, so you can put Be Happy and Smile, or Smile and Be Happy. And then we have Flowers in Her Hair, and that one comes with one sentiment that is in 3 different languages. So we have With Grace in Her Heart and Flowers in Her Hair. And I believe it's French and Spanish for the other 2, but I will have to check in just to be sure. Then we have Spring Kitty, which is a lovely image but has no sentiments, not for that set. And my favorite set from this release, Sail and Soar. And this one has 2 cute images, one in an airplane, one in a paper boat. And the sentiments are, get well soon, hugs from afar, you'll be soaring in no time, life was meant for good friends and great adventures, you're just plain awesome, and better days are on the horizon. That one also has a little tiny smiley face. I used it in my clouds. So here I'm showing you that I have some pre-colored images here. We are just working with the Sail and Soar stamp set for this video today. And stay tuned to the channel because I'm going to have a bonus video this month for you guys. So 3 videos this month. So I'm going to start by stamping out my word adventure. And I'm using the Something Borrowed ink from Catherine Pooler. And then I'm going to heat set that with some clear embossing powder. And then I'm going to make my own banner. Now, whenever I go to Myrtle Beach, always when I'm walking along the beach by the ocean, all day long you'll see airplanes go by with different banners with advertisements. Helicopter rides and Geico, I mean anything you can imagine. So that's where I got this idea. So I measured all the way across to make sure my lines were even along underneath the word adventure and above. And then I kind of curved in the front and the back of the banner so it would look like it was blowing in the wind. And then I turned my whole Make Art Station, I believe, mat, so that I could kind of work 2 bars in there, or 2 little ropes like that would be where the banner connects to the back of the plane. And then I went ahead off camera and outlined all of that with a black marker. So now I have already used Tumbled Glass Distress Oxide ink on the background, and we're going to use the Clouds in My Coffee stencil to stencil in some clouds with Salty Ocean and a Bitty blending brush. Bitty Bunny blending brush. You know, it never fails, guys. I use these things constantly. You'd think eventually I would memorize the name. I don't know what it is about these brushes. So I went ahead and did all of those clouds, and now I'm going to add my sentiment to go along with the word adventure right on top of the banner, or on the banner above the word adventure. Time for a new adventure. Now I'm going to put it all together. I popped the images up on foam tape and the banner itself. And I cut the tip of the little rope where it meets the plane off so that my foam tape would not interfere with the plane and vice versa. And you won't see it because it'll be completely covered by the tail of the plane. Now I'm going to adhere that front panel to my 4 by 8.5 card base. And I'm just using some double-sided adhesive for that. And now I'm going to start adhering my clouds to the scene. And I like this look. I like this scene on this card because it's all in the air. You know, there's no treetops or anything like that. I really like that it's just all clouds. I added some clear confetti sequins to the banner, and that's it for that card. On to the second card. I wanted to come up with a creative way to create my waves for my boat. So I'm going to use part of this stencil here. And I can't remember if I put the name up on the screen for you, but if I did not, I will, because at the current time I can't remember what it's called. But I'm going to use my Distress Oxide Peacock Feathers. And as I ink blend the waves, I'm just going to slide my cardstock up a little and then ink blend again. And I'm going to do that until I have my ocean worth of waves. And I just have some snot tape holding my stencil to my desk so that the stencil itself won't move. So after I get this last layer of waves down, I'm going to go ahead and take the stencil off and just use what's left on the top of my Distress Oxide ink cover to kind of cover up any white space between my waves. And then I had 4 layers of the word adventure die cut out of some like teal cardstock by Concord 9th. I can't remember the exact color of it. I will put it in the description box below. So it's 80-pound cardstock, I believe, and then 4 layers of it. And then glued them all together for dimension. And you can see I did not waste that cardstock. I cut it out of the 4 layers out of the panel and then covered it up with my main panel. And then we're going to glue that whole panel onto the card base. So a regular A2 size card base. And it's just got a very thin line of the teal showing. And then I will use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to adhere the word adventure onto a piece of vellum for the shadow layer. And then I'll adhere the shadow layer to the ocean waves. And then my boat will kind of be floating on top of the word adventure. I'm going to start to adhere my clouds. I had it all laid out exactly where I wanted it, so I wanted to make sure I got the clouds down before I moved my little guy in his paper boat. I don't know if you guys checked out social media, but Lauren Z had posted a very awesome card using this little guy in the paper boat where it looks like he's sailing through the galaxy on a paper boat made of graph paper. Seriously, one of the best cards and one of my favorite cards in a long time. So you guys should check it out. And then we have my little sub-sentiment, adventure is calling. And then I used some glossy accents and added it to the entire word adventure. Since, you know, the word's floating in the waves, I thought it should look a little wet. And that's it for the second card, guys. Don't forget to check out the Rabbit Hole Designs on social media, on Facebook and the Facebook group fan page. Also on Instagram to see all the inspiration all month long. And don't forget to sign up for the Rabbit Hole Designs email so you can be aware of new releases. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.